The Secret of the Everlight Tree. In the valley of Solmir, where the rivers sparkled and the mountains stood tall, a young boy named Lior lived among kind-hearted villagers. Solmir was a place of harmony, but beyond its fields, atop a misty hill, stood the Everlight Tree, a magnificent tree with golden leaves that glowed faintly even in the darkest nights. The villagers often spoke of the Everlight Tree's secret. Legend said that whoever touched its bark with a pure heart would gain the strength to overcome any obstacle. But no one had ever succeeded in reaching it. Some tried, only to turn back when faced with steep paths and thick mist. Others doubted the legend altogether. Yet deep in his heart, Lior believed. One evening, as the sky melted into hues of deep violet, Lior packed a small satchel of bread and water and set off toward the distant hill. The climb was harder than he expected. The winding path twisted sharply, the air grew colder, and a thick mist curled around him, obscuring the way. He took careful steps, feeling his way forward. A tired old traveler sat near the roadside, watching Lior struggle. "Where are you headed, boy?" he asked. "To the Everlight Tree," Lior replied. The traveler chuckled. "Many have tried, but none have succeeded." Lior simply smiled. "Maybe they lost faith, but I still believe." The traveler watched him for a long moment and then nodded in quiet approval. Further ahead, Lior found a rushing river blocking his path. The water was fierce, and there was no bridge to cross. Doubt crept in. But then he noticed something, a cluster of stones hidden beneath the water, forming a natural stepping path. With careful balance, he stepped from one stone to the next, until he safely reached the other side. He realized that obstacles may seem impossible, but patience always reveals a way. As Lior climbed higher, the mist thickened, and shadows danced between the trees. Suddenly a voice echoed through the valley, a deep, rumbling whisper. "Turn back." Lior froze. "You are too small, too weak. You will never reach the Everlight Tree." Fear gripped his chest, but then he closed his eyes and remembered why he had begun this journey. He wasn't the strongest, but he believed. He took a steady breath, stepped forward, and with each step, the shadows faded, the mist cleared, and doubt vanished. At last, he reached the top of the hill. There, bathed in moonlight, stood the Everlight Tree. Its golden leaves shimmered as if welcoming him. With trembling fingers, Lior reached out and touched the bark. A gentle warmth spread through him, not magic, not miracles, but something even greater. Strength, belief. He had done it. And though the villagers had spoken of grand rewards, the truth was different. The tree didn't change the world around him. It had changed him. He had proven to himself that courage, patience, and belief were greater than any challenge. As Lior walked back to Solmir, he wasn't taller or stronger, but something in his eyes had changed. A quiet confidence, a certainty. He told the villagers about his journey, and though some still doubted, others listened with newfound hope. And soon, more travelers set off toward the Everlight Tree. Not all reached it, but those who did returned changed. Because in the end, the true secret of the Everlight Tree was never about magical power. It was about believing in yourself, even when the path is difficult, even when others doubt you.